Hello again, here we are today. Well, it's Monday, so we're back down on Leeds and Liverpool canal. We're going to have a little wander around up here, show you what we're seeing, check on these goslings. Some of them now are potentially 6-week-old, so it's interesting to see what type of difference there'll be.
Yeah, so we're walking from Altham to Huncoat again, and come with us on his adventures and come and see what we can find.
Before we set off though, just give you a look at these.
That's crazy how close up they come. They're not shy one bit or afraid of humans, them, are they?
I can't keep no feeling anyway. Glad they came up and asked us for some of us samples. It's good when they're like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
As we've been sat here, we've been watching skylarks and barn swallows. There's been all sorts flying about here. Yeah. I don't know what camera pick that up, but that's a bank swallow. Yeah, I like to film more. I'll head that way for you. Well, we're going to set off, but then another swan's appeared.
Yeah, it's like... It's like he must be the boss of this stretch then, huh?
Beautiful to see that.
Them off.
Look at it sat there all happy now. What it's doing with its wings there, that must be a sign of aggression towards other swans, eh?
Yeah. Sat there looking all proud.
There's this female down there. Look.
Well, they're nesting late.
Strange, isn't it? That definitely has to be a sign of aggression, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know when it does that?
He's definitely showing the mad boss of this area. Get out of town, innit?
Yeah. This is my stretch of canal.
Yeah. Go find your own spot.
Well, let's get a shot of that. Have a bank swallow. We've been watching it flying around with other swallows now for about 15 minutes. Then I get one on shot. And luckily that was the first one that landed.
Yeah. They're really fast, aren't they?
Look, the skylark over there, look. I can't see it.
noisy, aren't they? They make a nice noise and they definitely go up really high.
I'll do a brilliant little bird. There's a moor hen over there as well. I've never seen.
Oh yeah.
Just having a little forage about, see what it can eat. Look at that, brilliant.
Quite surprising how many different species are around, isn't it?
I think I just got a barn swallow on camera as well.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that for ages. It was so far there's been no sign of geese at all.
No, I've noticed, but like you said, moving up and down the fields on that side, aren't they?
Yeah, it should be even further back. Oh, another swallow there. They make a beautiful sound. So you can't go wrong with that Merlin app or Merlin app, whatever it is.
Merlin ID app.
Merlin.
Yeah.
Absolutely belting app. All that time I spent looking for woodpeckers and stuff like that. Well, I've been doing it at night time, 5 hours. I've been just putting it on my bedroom windowsill while we're watching telly. And I'll just lean over and have a look if it's found anything new. And last night it found a woodpecker. So I went to the back window, looked in the backyard, and there it were. The greatest spotted woodpecker in the backyard eating that bird. That's it, bird feeder, so I'd have never known it were there if it weren't for that app. This goes to show what's flying around in your own backyard. You can't get a clue.
I know it's crazy, isn't it? Look, there's some geese over there that I don't see goslings.
It turns out just in the backyard alone we've had gold finches, green finches, loads of different types of tits, bullfinch.
Yeah.
That were a nice one. That bullfinch were an amazing red, weren't it? Most of these birds, they come away from Africa and they look like they should be in the zoo or something. You never, if you have a close look at them, you never think they were a British bird. Well, native like.
A lot of them do seem similar to brightly coloured budgies, don't they?
I don't know if the camera pick that up, but there are a few fish there just going into duckweed. Well, it seems to be a load of feathers on for there. Yeah, having a bit of an argument. Look at that, brilliant. Dams over, it's not often they keep still.
No.
You know, so you can get a good shot to one.
Yeah. Look along there. Can't see one daisy. See bits of cloth, but not actual daisies.
Full field's been cleared out of them all, hasn't it?
Yeah.
See, it just goes to show, doesn't it? That's how one thing slots in with another.
Yeah.
Because if it weren't for bees, there'd be no daisies. If there were no daisies, there'd be no goslings. If there were no goslings, there'd be no geese.
Yeah.
Just for something as small as daisies or bees. Absolutely brilliant when you slot it all together.
It's a weird looking caterpillar, isn't it?
Strange as, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I bet I've literally seen thousands of bugs over the years, but you just don't take note to remember them, do you? It's just a bug.
Yeah.
But if you start having a bit of a close look at the shape of them, and some of them look like dinosaurs. It's like you were saying, imagine them size of people.
And put them in a horror film.
Yeah, absolutely amazing when you look at them.
Yeah.
One of them larvae them dippers eat. You know, river bird dipper.
Yeah.
It puts its beak in water and it overturns storms. And there's larvae underneath of them. It was then when dinosaurs were about. Hasn't changed since.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it, how old insects are?
They're amazing when you start having a bit of a educated look at them.
Yeah.
Well, I've stood here a few times and tried to catch them swallows as they're flying around, and I've never really been successful. I don't know if you can see them in the background just flying about. But I keep trying. They're an amazing little bird to just sit down and watch. Have you ever seen one of them when you're out on your walks? So sit down 5-10 minutes, forget about everything else and just watch what they do. It's amazing.
Yeah, they do some proper good aerial dancing, don't they?
Yeah, it's like they swarm insects into one big group and then take turns flying through it.
Yeah.
Like dolphins do with fish.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, wet water started moving then, I thought something were going to jump. Well, we've not seen one that close before. Look how smart that is.
Oh, that's well smart.
I think that's a horsefly there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
They seem to have a taste for them things. Oh no, I think it could just be a blue bottle. I don't know what it is, it's a weird thing. So every time I start trying to film nature, for the last few weeks all I've caught is insects and animals mating. We've got damsel flies and ladybirds. I think they're horsefly.
I think June must be making one for insects then.
Definitely. We've caught quite a lot, haven't we?
Yeah.
Love is in the air. I don't know what's happened there.
This is stuff that spreads like wildfire.
Oh, is that
All
with
them
explosive
white,
seeds?
Yeah, but exploding seeds and all them white crunchy stems we've been working on all winter.
Just look at that one. Struggling with wind at the minute.
It is quite windy.
It's just like Dawn was saying, just show you that. That's where we were getting wild garlic, where oak bluebells were, and wild garlic. Just look how badly that stuff takes away. And it does grow quite high as well. It seems to accelerate growing, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's right along here now.
And that's an invasive species, you say?
Yeah. Because it stops all the other flowers that grow about now.
From getting any
because-
larger strangling roots and stuff.
Yeah, because this has grown so fast and spread so quick.
That's crazy.
It is. That's that giant hogweed that's poisonous.
Yeah, that's the poisonous one, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that.
Yeah, so be careful.
Well, I'll just give you a shot of that as we go past and all. Up until a few days ago, I wouldn't have had a clue what them holes were.
Is there any birds in them?
Not that I can see. Be interesting to look back when we get home, see if we can see any though.
Yeah.
But they're actually, well, they're actually called swallow blicks. And they're all like that, so they can make the little nests in them. Brilliant idea. RSP, I think it's RSPB. They're trying to sort something out where every new build they put so many in at top of them that rafters. Oh, up near guttering.
Yeah. It'd be a good idea because they've done it in a few centres when they've refurbished them. They put swallow bricks in because they're in decline.
Absolutely cracking idea. Anything we can do to be helping them, we should be doing, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'm a bit slow at getting on the bus.
Not really. You just never noticed because it didn't interest you before.
I don't know if you can see these, but I'll just give you a look at these. I don't know if you can just see them, they look like pea pods but black. Well, that's the first time I've seen them on the canal. And they're a type of pea, they taste just like a little garden pea. Tiny tur, they call them. And And the leaves are actually edible as well. Oh, we'll keep going this way.
If you look their way, all flower petals have come off and they turn into green berries now. That's well good.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
The amount of blackberries that are all over.
I know, I've been watching them from start at year developing.
You save yourself a fortune, don't you?
Yeah.
What is it, like 3-4 quid a punnet now?
It is. They are quite expensive. I think they're about 3 quid. Well, a punnet of them last year.
Great antioxidant.
Yeah.
Cracking with vitamin C and that.
Yeah, definitely. Put in a jam.
Yeah, and even better in a jam or a pie.
And a crumble.
You can't go wrong, can you?
Nope.
Well, I'm not sure what that bird were. Some were directly in my eyes. It could have been a seagull, but it was quite a big thing. I'm hoping it was that heaven we seen down there. We're going to go down there and have a bit of a coffee time, so I'm hoping we'll be able to see it again. If it were that. Until I get back and look at telly, it probably is going to turn out to be a seagull. Let's get a shot of those, how smart I am. Just noticed them as I was looking round at reeds. I can hear reed bunting, but I can't see any anyway. And they're a very small bird, and I'd love to see a little nest of them.
Yeah, they're really tiny. Oh,
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit further down, but I'm beginning to think they might be on the other side of the canal. I can hear some men and some reed bunting coming out of them, but we just can't see any, can we?
No. I hear them, I just can't see them.
Absolutely beautiful day. And I don't know if camera's picking that up, but that's rain.
Yeah.
I'm hoping camera's picking it up, it's a beautiful sound. There she's, look, beautiful. What do you think? Do you fancy a little walk down to the water down there?
Yeah, then we can have a sit down.
Coloured dove. I think that's just a pigeon down there. I did think it was that falcon with him. Well, we think it was falcon, I'm not sure now. That's why I'm hoping for another look. I think that is just a pigeon. I'll look more when I get back. Don't just notice this on the floor. That is absolutely crazy, that stuff, isn't it? It's all around here. And it's called pineapple weed. And it actually does smell and taste like pineapple.
Yeah, it's crazy how it's edible and smells and tastes like pineapple. Good for salads and fruit salads.
Yeah, definitely. That's peas and pineapple we've found so far today. Oh, and blackberries. There's all sorts knocking around you can eat if you actually look around.
There is, isn't there?
Right, crane. It's just gone into that tree there. So it was that sim flyover.
Oh.
It's just behind branches a minute so we can't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I thought it was long gone.
Well, I'm hoping camera pick that up, it flying into the tree. I've seen that blackbird fly out, but I've been watching the tree and I can't see it anywhere in it, and I haven't seen it live. But if it's in there, it's did well. Especially for the first size thing, it's in a small bird. It's definitely in there somewhere, just can't see where. But we're sitting down here now, having a bit of a coffee time, so if it flies out, hopefully I better get a shot of it. There she is, absolutely beautiful. Mad as a natter, but beautiful. Well, we've been all around here now trying to find that, what I think's either a crane or a heron. I just fancied a bit of a better look, but at least I know I'm not cracking up now and it still does come back. But I haven't seen it fly out of that tree, and for something so big you think I'd have seen it. Definitely couldn't see anything. There's a lot of reed bunting chirping their head off. But the field's just been cut outside, so I'm hoping it's not cries of sorrow. I'm not sure if they're ground nesters or not. I think they will be with them like reed bunting, won't they? Right, well, we've just finished his coffee time. I just wanted to give you one last look around before we leave. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's one of my favourite spots to come and sit down. Up until getting this app, never really noticed just what we're about me, bird wise. I just got it again. I don't know if that's a herring or a crane, but it's like a pterodactyl flying through the sky.
They do, don't they?
But just sat here, just in the last few minutes, we've heard curlew, reed buntings, magpies, lapwings, buzzards, blue tits, black caps. There's all sorts here. So the app picking up buzzards and even buzzards, it turns out what we think were a falcon, it probably is a buzzard. It just goes to show what you can see just on your own doorstep.
It is, isn't it? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing how much nature there is around us. Any goslings?
Yeah, there's a few geese here, but so far no goslings.
Maybe they've moved on.
Let's hope they're just further out bend there.
Yeah. Because they've been moving further and further this way all the time, haven't they?
Yeah. Maybe they've exhausted daisy supply.
Yeah. And gone on a bit further.
Maybe. Give you a shot of that fur view, look. Absolutely superb. There's my mate Pendle in distance, look. But if you have a look, oak fields are all nicely cut and trimmed now. I wonder if that scared old goslings away at geese.
I don't know, I can't believe that we've not seen one.
This stretch here for the last 2 weeks, this is where old goslings have been. There's been loads of them all along it.
Well, we've seen a few geese, haven't we, but no goslings here.
Well, I think I've just found some up there. Yeah, I think they're further up. I was about to say then, I wonder if they've been scared off with mowing. The 6 weeks is time where they fly. Let's go and have a bit of a better look down here. Well, I don't know if you can see there, but there's absolutely loads of them. We were beginning to panic a bit, we thought they'd gone. And there's all them ones here. Look at size difference again though.
Oh, they're massive, aren't they?
And now, well, these have just appeared here to Leeds. Oh look, some starting to get the adult markings now, look.
That's well smart.
That's brilliant to see, isn't it?
There's me thinking, oh no, they've gone.
I know you were starting to panic a bit, weren't you?
I do every week because they move all the time.
Look at the size of them now.
They're crazy, aren't they? How old are they now? Is it 7 or 8?
6 week old, oldest ones, yeah.
That's amazing to see.
It's like a procession of them, isn't they?
It is. You can definitely tell which are older ones to slightly younger ones, can't you?
You can, can't you? What a sight. It's like they've all come to show you. It's alright. We're alright, look, we're here.
Yeah, we're here, we're safe. But look how much the biggest ones are beginning to look a bit more like adults.
I know, it's brilliant. Especially that patch there, look.
I know.
Oh, it don't take long. 6, 7 weeks.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Still a young one.
Yeah.
3, 4 week old, that one. What an absolute brilliant sight.
It is. It looks like the others are going to join in with the goose parade. It's like they're deciding to be stealthy ones and going in water through reeds.
Yeah.
That would be fast.
Well, they're definitely all in one big colony now, aren't they?
Aren't they just? still stocked reservoirs of the place I've seen most geese together. This is the place I've seen most goslings.
Absolutely brilliant. Beautiful. I don't know what can we pick that up, but that were a goldfinch. Absolutely brilliant.
Seems to be quite a few of them, just.
Loads of them flying about.
Yeah.
Goldfinches and chiffchaffs. I hope camera's picking that up. That's another golden finch. Although I hope camera's picking colour up, but it is quite a distance away. Absolutely brilliant little bird. Let's give you a better shot of one. That's what they look like. Absolutely brilliant little bird. Oh, there's all sorts singing in there.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
Oh, it's just picked up a pied wagtail, a white wagtail. He's a cracking little app, is that? I mean, well, I push seen out through there, but if that identifies them, then you can kind of home in with your ears, and then you just got to watch and hope you see one move.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll land on a place like that where you can get half a shot of one. Right, we'll carry on going up here. Absolutely brilliant sound stood there. We've been stood there now for about 10 minutes listening to song thrushes and blackbirds and golden finches.
Yeah, it's been nice, hasn't it, and relaxing.
Really surprising just how much you can teach yourself in a couple of weeks, innit, with that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
We'd have just said that with a robin before, wouldn't we, or a blackbird.
Yeah.
That's definitely growing well, isn't it?
It has. Everywhere's grown really well. Especially all this rain we've been having for the past couple of weeks.
See, I used to see nettles as a bad thing, but now I see them as a good thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of birds that come over from Africa pretty early that are ground nesters, and they need shelter more or less straight away, and because that grows pretty tall and it grows pretty soon in spring, and there's a lot of them use nettles.
Yeah.
I only just found that out. Well, they're not far off, are they? They've come on a bit.
Yeah, haven't they?
It's brilliant listening to little chirps inside bushes and then being able to see what they are.
It is. It's nice. That peaceful and it's nice. Caterpillars that makes webs, aren't there? Whoa.
They're a strange thing, them, isn't they?
Yeah, there's another cluster of them here.
Where?
Here, there's another cluster of them.
Oh yeah, they're getting all round here, aren't they?
Yeah. Whoa, I've never seen that many caterpillars together before. I wonder what they're going to be. I wonder is it going to be a moth or a butterfly?
I'm not sure, but I think they're a moth. I remember seeing something over there.
Look, there's another clump here. That's 3, and another clump here.
Yeah, they're absolutely everywhere on here, aren't they?
Whoa.
Yeah, I can't think what name of them are. But you know when you're driving down the road, especially in springtime, and you'll see a tree or a bit of a fence post or something, and it's completely covered in what looks like spider webs. It's because of them. I'm sure they're a moth. But they're really good foot birds.
I said, yeah, definitely, they get a good feed off them.
Oh yeah, definite. Shame a curlew or something that made its nest in the middle of it all there.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't know what it is, that stuff, but we've started calling it spittle.
Yeah.
But we are seeing more and more of it over the last 2 weeks.
There's absolutely loads of, I do think it's some insect larvae.
Yeah, it's something like that, isn't it?
Or,
I think same. Pupae larvae or something.
yeah.
barn swallow, absolutely brilliant.
Did you manage to get that one?
I think I might have just got back end of it. Yep.
They're really fast, aren't they?
They are. I'm sat here hoping to see a pied wagtail. I've seen a few in these trees over there. You know, last week.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were then. What was I guessing? I thought it were a long-tailed tit. Because they're both black and white.
Yeah.
I know what it is now, but so far I'm not having any luck. Some of these markings I keep seeing on bits and bats and moths and flies and stuff, they're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm actually taking time to stop and have a look at them. I didn't know they were so intricate or detailed.
Oh, they're crazy, aren't they?
There's some proper smart colours, isn't there?
There is.
Even patterns. Look.
They're barn swallows, aren't they?
That's exactly right. Absolutely brilliant. Blackbird.
Yeah.
Singing its little head off.
They look like they're running over with some excitement, don't they?
Aren't they just? It run all that way just for you to show it. You see how happy it were then to see you? That's unreal. And you've got somewhere with animals so out.
Yeah. Like giant puppies running over.
Now you've just got to figure out to make birds stand still for me. How smart's that? We've just seen a sound flush coming out of there.
I think that was a little blackbird.
Yeah, that way. You don't think a blackbird would make as many sounds as what they actually do here.
No, it has got quite a few different sounds.
Very vocal
I've
bird.
never heard that before until I started listening to blackbird song on this app.
Right, well thanks for coming with us on another one. Hope you've all enjoyed what you've seen. Let us know your thoughts and comments.
Yeah, thanks for coming with us. Please leave a like, a comment, share and subscribe, and we'll get back to all your comments. Hope you've enjoyed.
Thanks for coming with us on another one. Have a good night.